Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chili's Top Play series. We are in season 2. It's been so long, and I appreciate you guys on the feedback and being patient while I was busy. So, anyways, this is what you came for. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna just, I guess, sail straight into the fray here. First up, we have Mustang coming up in the GK, and he's in a really solid angle for the Yamato. And the Yamato is not going to be attempting a drive-by. I don't even think the Yamato is going to be able to get his turrets turned fast enough. But I think, yeah, just the back turrets. Just the back turrets is enough. Just the back turrets of justice. Next up here, we have J-Man in the Alaska. It is a 1v4 right now with about 20 seconds left in the game. And there's another clip like this later in the video, and sometimes the best way to win is just running. You don't have to you don't have to win on brute force every single time, but this one's a little bit more interesting. You see the last parting salvo from the enemy ship to the left there as time runs out. Our friendly guy dies, but he died like milliseconds after the timer, and it still counted the win. The solo warrior, look at the enemy team and their medals. Oh man, I would have thrown my controller. Coming up next, we have AJ in his Yamato. Takes a nice shot on the, I believe that was a Roma. A nice overmatched shot indeed, and I believe one of AJ's last clip that he sent me, back when I was doing these videos for the first season, was a clip basically just like this. He's trying to back up here to get this angle because he knows that the Yamato is going to have to come out here exactly like he's doing. They're both showing a fair bit of cheek, but he takes the shot first, and you see the enemy Yamato actually shot towards the back there, so he wouldn't have got many citadels, if anything. But a nice deletion there. Thank you for that submission. Coming in next, we have Sparta Boy 777, and what you guys did not see for this clip was the 3 minutes before, where he killed I believe it was a Baron, and it was honestly just not looking very good for his team. But here we go. The enemy destroyer gladly puts himself into position to get spotted and killed by a battleship, which should never happen, almost never happen. I'm skipping forward here. The Iowa was last seen coming around this corner, and this is the worst play for the Iowa to take here. You really don't want to get within 6 kilometers of a turrets in this kind of engagement. Like, this is the last place and the last thing this Iowa needs to do, and they're actually winning. They're winning by 160 points right now. Iowa shoots his first shot. Sparta has a 30-second window to get these torps off and kill this guy. The Gneisenau now gets a nice... It's a decent salvo from the Gneisenau now, but again, these guys, all they had to do was run. And he gets a beautiful overmatched shot through the bow there for just a... Look at this. Look at these scores here. I don't know. They had the win. They were in their base earlier in the video and came to fight. 6 kills between them, 3K for Rogue, and then a nice winning play. Coming up next, we have, this was actually sent to me by someone else, but we have Wanted a Dirtback. This is going to be basically a huge oof. The title of the video that he sent me was Oops. And the Moss only has one set of torpedoes. Both DDs are lining up perfectly. If you're this battleship, what would be... Let me know in the comments what your reaction would be if you were this battleship watching this happen. One of these guys speeds up to let the other destroyer catch the back two. It is a double devastating strike with one set of torps on 2 DDs. Oh man, and Sparta Boy coming up next again for this play. He sent me this video and it was a couple minutes long, and I was like, what's going on here? And then I realized, like, oh shoot, like this game is basically over. His team is losing badly. Sparta Boy's in the Ohotnik, the tier 4 Russian destroyer, the premium. He also has 18 health points. 18. And he's about to secure this capture circle, but with 6 seconds left. The enemy Kirov actually gets to squeak in here. So now, the only way that this game is going to be won by Sparta Boy here is if that Kurov dies. And the Torps just gloriously run out the 4-kilometer torpedoes from the Russian Ohotnik here. Kurov actually almost blind fired him that first shot. Sparta loads the AP and hopes that if he did catch a broadside, he can definitely devastate this guy right here with Citadels if he gets a broadside. But the Ohotnik's torpedoes reload uber quickly. And the Kurov, I guess, has zero idea what his hydroacoustic consumable does, because that would have been a somewhat of an easier cleanup, but Sparta Boy gets the kill with the Torps and the capture, and not a solo warrior, but I'm going to shut up for this next clip, because I believe it is absolutely hilarious. D-Ribs here.
Tier 5.
How do we deal with this?
Par 3.
Shit on him.
There you go.
I got my guns ready in 7 seconds.
Not this shot there.
It's too late for me.
Don't worry,
already
I'm
dead.
here.
It's turning in.
I got
Eagle's
you.
probably going to torp here. Ooh,
Oh no, secondaries, come on!
secondaries.
Gib! Fucking shoot him, secondaries! He missed! He missed!
Your secondaries are not fucking shit at him!
He missed!
He's too close.
What are my secondaries doing?
But I'm gonna die.
Secondaries?
I honestly don't know what was better, the fact that his secondaries were not shooting that destroyer, or the fact that he missed the Torps. Anyways, beautiful clip, man. Coming next, we have Bigglesworth here in the Massachusetts. Takes a bit of a standard shot here against the Mayoko. Really, really good dispersion. Take a look, though. Take a look, though. 1 ship. 2 kills. There was a lightning. If you look at the mini-map in the far left corner, there was literally a lightning feet away from that Mayoko. And Biggles gets a fantastic shot. I cut the audio on this because someone had their TV playing in the background of this clip, Biggles. Anyways, a beautiful shot, man. It takes a shot at the Edinburgh, but I don't believe he gets this connection here. The dispersion was super wonky on this salvo, but anyways, thank you so much for that submission, man. That was hilarious. I was listening to that, and I was laughing the whole time. Coming up very, very last, this was more than a top 5 plays here. I figured since it was Season 2, I would just compile a lot of clips that I had, and I appreciate you guys again. While this clip lasts for the next, 3 minutes here? So yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Kandinsky, the Amalfi. Now, the Amalfi is a ship that I basically refuse to play until we get some sort of sap here in the game, so we can actually play them like they're supposed to be played. However, Kandinsky here is showing a great use of it. The Amagi is fortunately AFK, which is really going to help out because he was in a really bad crossfire spot if that guy was not, you know, AFK there. However, if you did notice in that first salvo against the Roma, the side armor on the Amalfi is actually very resilient, and he actually bounced on that first salvo. So I think that's what kind of lulls this Roma into thinking about his next shot. Kandinsky here is going for the best shot here. He's going for the Otago, who is broadside, and who is, you know, an easier target than the Roma. Takes 2 Citadels and kills him. Beautiful shot. I wish my Amalfi's gun shot like that. The dispersion for me is always kind of wonky. This is when the Roma shoots HE. I'm sure Kandinsky here was thinking, what? I'm dead. This sucks. I'm beached. I have nowhere to turn. This guy's about to reload. And he shoots HE. HE. Even though he does have great side armor, you do not have any sort of bow armor that is any kind of useful against battleship caliber AP. You have 25 millimeters at the front, so the Roma kind of just took an unlucky shot and bounced everything, and Kandinsky took a good angle. But know your ships, folks. Know your ships. That's all I gotta say. And you know, Kandinsky was broadside, so I mean, just keep the AP loaded. Anyways, Roman's coming in for the brawl with no sort of torpedoes or anything like that. I believe he gets a second shot off here. Does he? Yeah, he gets a shot off, but I think he bounces most of them and gets negligible damage because Kandinsky here is also firing on the Z-23. Decent salvo with AP. Can't really expect too much. What's funny, though, is these guys are winning as well. This was a 1v5. This was a 1v5 and they were winning. The points are still about 100 away, 70 away, and he's killed 3 people. That just goes to show you how far ahead these guys were. Takes the follow-up shot on the Helena. C-23 launches his last sub torps and is just, I don't know, he's not running Hydro. I don't know what he's doing. He takes these torps. Kandinsky gets the Solo Warrior Kraken for a 1v5. That was a beautiful clip, man. I appreciate you for sending that in. But anyways, guys, that's going to end the video. I really hope you enjoyed the next installment of Top Plays. This will be Season 2. As always, I love y'all so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you do like the content, consider subscribing. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers. Anyways, guys, y'all take it easy. Love y'all. Peace.